A lot of you have been asking me why I bash entry-level Fender acoustic guitars. I don't really bash them, but I do think that they are not up to their reputation at this entry-level price. And I finally got a chance to illustrate this to you. This is a Fender FA125. It retails for about $219, so let's say it's a $200 acoustic guitar in a sunburst finish, dreadnought, and this has a laminate spruce top and basswood back and sides, and it's painted black because it's probably very cheap nondescript wood. Rosewood fretboard and bridge, which is fine. That Viking bridge is a pretty nice touch on this. And here's the headstock, that rather thick paddle they put on these Fenders. It's fine with a setup. This thing, when I got it and put it on my bench, it could have been a Glary, it could have been a Strongwind, it could have been an Artol guitar, one of those $80 Amazon jobs. It was that bad. The string heights were awful. The fret ends were brutal. They'd tear your fingers open, which you expect for a non-name brand, but for Fender you'd expect a bit more quality control. So really, this $200 guitar is not really that much better than the $100 Amazon jobs of little-known brands. The only thing it has going for it over some of them is that it does have a plywood spruce top rather than an all basswood guitar. So it does have a laminate spruce top, which I look for as being sort of minimal. You know, I really don't like the all basswood guitars, as you have heard in my previous videos. It's definitely a sticker decal on the rosette. Really cheap pickguard. The setup's horrible. I had to do a ton of work to get this playable, and now it's perfectly fine. This is a great learning guitar for a kid. It'll be absolutely fine. It's playing just fine. But just to illustrate how Fender could be so much better. Oh, by the way, also, it comes with a very flimsy Fender bag, sort of minimal quality. Not quite the vinyl cover bag, but not much better. Here's an example of something in the same price range. Okay, this is one of those Tanglewood TWK guitars. Their sunburst, which looks more like a tobacco burst, the same price. It's about $219, $229 or something like that. The difference is solid spruce top, much better finish, a lot better finish than the other. Better wood. It's got mahogany in the back, all bound, which the other one, it has black binding, but the back isn't bound. Much better inlaid rosette, better quality rosewood on the board and the bridge. I think this might be a new bone nut and saddle as well. I like the headstock better, but that's neither here or there. That's just subjective. But this is a $200 guitar, and it's just infinitely better than that Fender FA125, and it's the same price. So this is what I'm talking about. I've shown you some mid-range Fenders lately that I really like. The striped ebony one, the Paramount Series one that I showed you a couple back. But you really have to get up into that 200, 350, 450, 500, 600, 700 range to get something I think befitting of the Fender name. At the entry level or at the student level, they get beat by these companies. Now Tanglewood is no slouch, they're well known, but I'd say even some lesser known companies like some of the Donner guitars, or even the Atlot entry level guitars, is better than that Fender 125. So that's why, you know, I tell people, if you're going to buy a Fender, go above their entry level, because I just think their entry level, and let me show you these side by side, are just not up to the competition. The quality difference between these two guitars is big, and there's no price difference, so you're paying for that Fender logo, and I don't think it's worth it until the quality matches their name brand. Just an illustration, a couple of you have asked what I have against them. I don't have anything against them. I just think they need to step it up in their student entry-level guitars. Alright folks, see you next time.